Okay, so our topic is write an application to the principal requesting him to grant you 2 days leave of absence. So what does this mean? 2 days leave of absence. First of all, we need to know about this. What is this? That means you were absent for 2 days. Today is 25th. Suppose 23rd and 24th of August you didn't come to school. There were some reason. Maybe you were sick. Okay. So now today you will write the application to the principal that why you did not come. Okay, so there are many schools, they do not allow a student without an application the day making 2 days absent. The first day making, I mean, suppose you have come today to the school, you were absent for 2 days, previous 2 days. Okay, so today you will have to submit an application. Okay, today you will have to submit an application to the principal. So you submit to the principal and you will have to write in a very formal way. You cannot write, sir, I was absent because I was very sick. You cannot. How will you write? You will have to maintain, you will have to follow the perfect structure, the perfect format. So this is the page. Suppose this is the page, how we will write. Okay. Okay. So see, this is the format. This is the format, and I do not have that much space. That's why I have written without giving gap. But I will tell you where are the places you need to give 2 lines gap. Okay. See, you will have to write just direct from the margin. This is the margin. You will have to write just from the margin. Okay. And how you will write? The principal. So many years ago, we used to write to before the principal, to the principal. Now we do not write. We write only the principal. Then Maple Leaf International School, Dhanmondi, Dhaka. You can write Dhanmondi road number 11A, Dhaka. You can write 11A, Dhanmondi, Dhaka. No problem. But if you write in short like this, that will be okay also. Okay. Then date, you will have to write the date in this way, full form. Then subject. So before subject, you will have to give 2 lines gap. Before writing subject, you will have to give 2 lines gap. Then subject, application for 2 days leave of absence. So why are you writing? You are writing to your subject is in application. You will have to write the subject. This format, each and every part is compulsory. Each and every part is mandatory. Okay, each and every part you will have to write. You can write down in your copy the structure. I will also give in the study note. Okay, I will give and write down the topic. Okay, then why are you writing? What is the subject? Application for 2 days leave of absence. Okay, so your application is for 2 days leave of absence. You were absent for 2 days, 23rd to 24th of August. You were absent. Now you will write dear sir. Dear sir, here will be two parts. In the first part, you will write why are you writing the application. Okay, so there is a specific way to write. Here, how can you write? You will write, listen to me very carefully. Here, from here, you will write. With due respect and humble submission, I would like to state that I am a regular student of class 4 of your school. Okay, so how you will write? With due respect. That means you are giving him respect. With due respect and humble submission, I would like to state that. Okay, I mean, I want to say that. I would like to state that means I want to say that I am a regular student of class 4 of your school. The first line. Okay, or you can also write that I am, then your full name. Okay, I am your full name, a student of class 4 of your school. In this way, you can also write. There are many formal ways you can write application. Okay, then I'm a regular student of your school of class 4. Then you will write in the second line. You will write that I was absent for 2 days, or you can mention that from 23rd August to 24th August, I um, could not come to school due to severe fever. Okay, or because of fever and cold. You can also write fever and cold. I was very weak to I was very weak and was unable to walk. Okay, so you were very weak and you were unable to walk. I was very weak and I was unable to walk. So my doctor suggested me or advised me to take rest at home. Okay, so here you are writing that you were absent for 2 days. I was absent for 2 days because of fever. Okay, because of my sickness. Then my doctor suggested me, or my doctor advised me not to come to school, or not to go to school, or to take rest at home. Okay, so in this way, within 2 or 3 lines, you will have to mention that why are you writing in the beginning para. In the first para, you will write these things. Okay, then in the second para, then in the second para, when you will start second para, again here will be gap. 2 lines gap. Okay. After subject will be gap. Then dear sir. Then first para. In the first para, we will write that thing that I told. Dear sir, with due respect and humble submission, I would like to state that I am a regular student of class 4 of your school. I could not attend school from 23rd August to 24th August due to severe fever and cold. I was so weak and was unable to walk. My doctor advised me to stay at home and take rest. Okay, so the first para is finished, it's done. Then in the second para, you will write that you have already written your request. Now in the second para, you will write that you hope that your principal would grant you 2 days leave. Okay, so how you will write? I therefore pray and hope that you would be kind enough to grant me 2 days leave of absence. Okay, so 2 days leave of absence. You were absent for 2 days. Now you want that your teacher or your principal would grant you 2 days leave. Many schools, there are many schools without application, they don't allow any student after giving 2 days absent. Okay, that's why in many school, students never make absent. Okay, if they are absent for 1 day, even then they have to submit an application to the principal. Without the application, they cannot come. They are not allowed in the school. There are many schools. There are many English medium schools. There are many Bangla medium schools. They do not allow any students without the application. Okay, if they make absent for 2 days or even 1 day. Okay, so your school allows, but still we need to learn these things. Okay, so sincerely yours. Then here you will write your name, full name, your full name, the name you always use in your school. Then class 4, section, your section's name. Then roll, your roll number. You will write the full details of your school. Okay, of your, I mean, of you as a student. Full details you will have to write here. Okay, so is it clear to you? So see, after writing the principal, your school, then Hanmundi, then gap, 2 lines gap, then date, again 2 lines gap, then subject, again 2 lines gap, then dear sir. Then in the first para, you will write the reason why are you writing the application. In the second para, you will write that you are hopeful that your principal would grant the request. Then again 2 lines gap. Okay, so after this, again here will be 2 lines gap. Then sincerely yours, or your most obediently, you can write your name. Here will be your full name, class, section, roll. I will give this format in the study note. Okay, in the study note, you can check it, and right now write this topic in your copy. If you want, you can also write this in your copy, and I will again discuss this part. I will write on board the time we have. I will write on board. Please write down this thing. I'm giving you 1 minute, and I will read the class question. Okay. After that, I will explain that part again. Okay, students have greeted me. I will not read the greetings. Okay, so all the students have written the greetings, hi miss, how are you miss, these things. I will not talk about these things. I only talk about the lesson. Okay. So now I will write the board and will again explain. We have still 9 minutes in our hands. So I will explain again from dear sir, from the way the app for application, you have to be very specific. Okay, for application, you need to be very careful. For later, for composition, we will not we will not I mean be very strict, but for application you need to be very careful for each and everything. For the format, if your format is wrong, your marks will be deducted. If you cannot write the reason why you are writing the application, the reason should be specific. Without the specific reason, your marks will be deducted. So it's very easy, and at the same time you need to be very much careful about application. Okay. um, Carefulness is very much necessary for application. Okay, so another thing is, for application you do not have any word limit. Okay, for later, for essay you have word limit, but for application no word limit. You can write it very short. Okay, very short application. You do not need to write too much thing, right? Only about the topic. Okay, so what is our subject? Our subject is grant application for um, 2 days leave of absence. Okay, so I'm starting from dear sir. From dear sir, I'm starting. Okay, so you do not need to give any. I mean, okay, so not dear sir. Many of you will not understand. Okay, I will just start from the beginning. The principal. Okay, so see, the principal, no comma. Maple Leaf International School, no comma. Dhanmondi, Dhaka, only in between Dhanmondi and Dhaka will be a comma, then there will be no comma. Then date. Date will be today's date, the day you will write, okay, 25th of August. Then subject. Now I will not write the subject again, okay? Subject I have written previously. So I will only explain this part. Dear sir, how will you write? Okay, so this is the first line I have written. very formally with due respect. That means with giving respect and humble submission and very humbly. Okay, I would like to state that. That means I want to say that. I would like to state that means I want to say that I am a regular student of class 4 of your school. Okay, now you are right. You will write that I could not. Okay, so you do not need to copy this. This is just for just an example. Okay, you do not need. I'm just writing to make you understand. Okay, so dear, with due respect and humble submission, I would like to state that I'm a regular student of class 4 of your school. I could not attend school from 23rd of August 20 to 24 August. That means 2 days due to severe cold and fever. Okay, you can write any other disease, any other problem. I was very weak and was unable to walk. Okay, so my doctor suggested me, you can write my doctor advised me to stay at home and take rest. Okay, so this is an example. You can change the languages, you can change the way, but it should be very much specific why you did not come. Then in the second para, I therefore, comma, here will be gap. Okay, after writing first para, then will be gap. Okay, just maintain the gap. And my board is not that much bigger, so I cannot write it giving paras. Okay. Okay, so here I therefore, that means I therefore means I uh, mm, uh, so okay, so I pray and hope that you would be kind enough to grant me 2 days leave of absence. Okay, so this is the easiest format. I mean easiest language and very uh, easily I wanted to show you so that all the students can easily understand. Okay, so this is the way you will write. After finishing this, then you will write sincerely yours. After writing sincerely yours, then you will write your full name, class, section, roll. Okay, so I could not write on the board because it's not that much big, it's a smaller board. So after writing sincerely yours, you will write, I'm also showing that part. You do not need to write this because this is creative writing. I just wanted to show you. Okay. And in format, in class note, I will also give the structure, but I will not write the whole topic. Okay, I will not write it down. I will just give the format. So what will you write? Sincerely yours, name, full name, your full name, class, class 4, section, you will write your section's name, your roll number. Okay, so that's it. I hope you have understood. Those who did not understand, again in the next class, I will come with a new application, and you will just write down in the class question box that I did not understand. Okay, so time is over. Bye bye, everyone.